I'm already lined up with the national team director and the coaches. Frank will now come in and relook at it realistically whether we can do it or not. He had already talked to me about some coaching, games with the teams in Spain. We'll relook at that too. Uzbekistan had approached it to play in Dubai for one match, but going to Dubai and playing one match and coming back, it's not really viable and financially correct decision to make. So that's why we refused it. But with the Asian teams and everything, and playing more games in Europe, in Spain or whatnot, we definitely will look into it. Like we did with the under-20, we went and played the games in Australia with the teams, and then we came back, we went to Malaysia and Myanmar, and then came back again to Australia for the games with there, and the national two games with Mexico and Colombia, and then coming and playing in Hungary and New Zealand. So we'll be re-looking at that too, and as we go along, as the FIFA window approaches, with our contacts and Frank's contacts, Bob has approached a lot of teams already, and we are hopeful that we'll be getting some games lined up. And that's not only for the under-23, it will be done for the national team too. And at the same time, under-17 and under-22, we'll be looking at, as the team comes in camp, and if we can give them a trip to Australia or New Zealand, we'll be doing it. We have got a very good relationship with EFA and New Zealand FFI. So as far as cost is concerned, whatever the cost in that country, in New Zealand or in Australia is, they look after it, and that is what we are very fruitful. The only thing we are looking at the airfares to put them in there, and lining up the matches. We are very hopeful too that Fiji Airways would like to come on board with Fiji football. They have given the indication, and with the national carrier, we hope to plan in some sponsorship package with them so that it becomes very easily available to Fiji national teams to travel overseas.
I think it's important to add, with international games, I had 6 years with the Socceroos, and with us, if we scheduled an international game in international breaks, it was very expensive exercise for one game.